Welcome back to 3 Peas and a Pod. I am Coco.
I'm Josie.
I'm Erin.
Flawless, ladies. Flawless.
Oh my gosh. Another week.
Another week, another Tuesday, another
Tuesday.
Welcome back to 3 Peas.
Peace.
Okay, there it is.
There it is.
How are you guys? How's your day?
weeks?
How's your week? Yeah, what's been going on?
I had a great week. I had a wedding this past weekend for somebody in my small group. So it was so fun. It was like the ceremony was like beautiful. I was like weeping. It was so sweet.
Where was it? In the Twin Cities?
Yeah, it was at our church, the ceremony, and then the reception was at like a country club, golf club like thing. So that was like, yeah, I love weddings. It was so fun, just dancing all night long. And my friend Emma Hertig has like a Galentine's party every single year. So we did like a brunch this year, which was so fun. And we bring like little crush, like you submit your crush and she makes them like little sticks. And it's usually the crush cake, but this year it was crush casserole because it was an egg bake for breakfast. They're always so funny. Like some of them are legit, you know.
Not a single Harry Styles to be found in your crush cake.
I know I messed up. I'm in my Vampire Diaries era, so I did Stefan Salvatore this year. I usually actually
you only get to submit one.
You submit like two, right?
I was feeling like super uninspired in the like crush arena this year, and so I don't know why Harry didn't come up. Like I tried. I mean,
to be fair, when did you submit it? Was it before his album release or was it after?
It's a good question. It was right around that time. Like
he hasn't been top of mind. He hasn't been.
I know, but truly, like usually I have some like really good ones. I liked mine, Stefan Salvatore from the Vampire Diaries this year, but I just submitted one. I was like, that works. Usually, like last year I did Kevin O'Connell, like the head coach of the Vikings. Like that's so funny and fun, you know? And I wasn't on my game.
Did you do anyone other than Stefan Salvatore?
No, I just submitted one.
The one that was an affront to the cake that or casserole that I personally was like, Harry Styles isn't on here, but freaking Sterling Knight. I'm like, get out. Like,
they're so funny.
True.
Some of them are so funny. Like
people do like cartoon ones too.
Yes.
Like it's like
last year and we did Zayden last year from like Fourth Wing.
Oh yeah.
I should have done like Harry Potter or something. I truly like
Draco Malfoy.
No, literally though, like Hagrid, you know, like I'm like, there were so many options and I missed my opportunity this year. I'm going to clock back in 2027 Galentine's.
I would have to decide who I would do. I probably would be, like Harry Styles and then like Riley Green.
I know. I know. There's so many options. I don't know what I was doing. But Stefan's great. Like, seriously. And that is the era I'm in. Like, I followed my heart this year. And that's where it led me.
Okay.
So,
that's incredible.
But yeah, I like both of you guys were invited. And so next year, you guys, Erin went to her Galentine's last year. But next year, if it all works out, it'd be fun if you guys were there. And then I'd love to see Coco's submission for a crush casserole and or cake.
So unhinged. Like, I would have to do like my first crush, which was like SpongeBob or something, you know?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Who were your first crushes?
Animated was SpongeBob.
Oh, animated.
Okay, not animated.
I don't know if I had.
My first crush was Joe Jonas.
I was obsessed with Jake Ryan from Hannah Montana. He's like not that cute to me now though. But back in the day.
No. So you were team Jake over team Jesse?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That feels right. And I think so too. Mine was Drake Bell, which like just didn't like age super well. And I also don't really think he's cute at the current juncture either. But like,
hey, they were
actually
younger than I don't know.
And do you guys remember the Naked Brothers band?
Yes. Oh yeah, I used to think he was so cute. The older brother, I don't even know his name.
I had a journal about him.
What's his
too.
name? Nathaniel?
Yeah,
he's dating Billie Eilish now.
Nate. He's dating Billie Eilish. Wow.
Oh, I was right. I said Nathaniel.
Yeah, Joe Jonas was my first crush. I had a like Tiger Beat poster of him in my room.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He was for sure my first like that I really remember. But I feel like I probably like the guy from Ned's Declassified, like like Ned from that, or like Coconut Head or something, or like. Did you guys like Big Time Rush?
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't like, it was kind of, that was near the end,
yeah. But
I was
James.
also like not a Nickelodeon girl. Like
I very much was. Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Mm-hmm.
I liked James out of the 4 of them.
Okay.
The pretty boy.
Okay. I probably would have liked him.
It's James, Kendall, Carlos. And Logan.
I know I don't know.
I
don't
won't
know.
know.
They're kind of like back on the scene opening for people and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, it's super cringe, but I don't mind.
I don't mind either. Get your bag, boys. Okay,
yeah.
love that. Well, that's fitting because this is also coming out near Valentine's Day.
It's
So that's good to just revisit our crushes. It's a good yearly thing to just like reset, recenter.
Let's just like refocus on what's important.
Who we used to be obsessed with.
Yeah, and it's that I
It was
in love
simpler
with Drake
times
Bell.
back then.
It really was like, but I love a Galentine's. She is a great host. So it's always like super cute, and super fun. We also did like submit some, it's like something we can't stop talking about. So
did no one bring their favorite things this year? It was just like, okay.
like a presentation.
Okay.
So like it was anything from like coffee shops to products to
Was yours
like,
about the Vikings?
Podcasts. No, mine was Harry Potter.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to do my Breville, but that felt kind of like, I don't know, like bragging a little bit, you know, like you guys are talking about my Breville, like my coffee machine.
Not an everyday purchase.
No,
like,
yeah. It's like probably not something that, yeah.
That's your favorite thing. You bring everybody a Breville.
That'd be insane.
Josie's purchasing.
Yeah, I'd even buy my own. So,
True.
But yeah, but Harry Potter was great and it's actually true. So that was really fun.
What book are you on? Are you still on Goblet of Fire?
I'm still on, I'm on
Florida
5.
Phoenix.
I'm on 5. Yeah, Phoenix.
Nice.
I'm on 5. I'm not making money moves with that. I'm hitting a Harry Potter rut, but I'm going to get back. So
I just finished.
what?
I gave it a review on Goodreads. It was like a cowboy like romance book. Because I was telling Mary, I was like, I need a romance book like that. It's just like cowboy, like Riley Green. Like I need that. It was like literally too much spice to handle. And also like his name for the main girl was Princess. And I literally couldn't stop thinking of Princess. Like they're literally in the middle of the throes of it. And he's like, come on, Princess. And you're like,
oh no. Wait, that's insane. What was it called?
Who wrote this? What is this book?
it's not bad. It's not great. I honestly wouldn't recommend it.
What'd you read it?
I gave it a 3 on Goodreads. At first I was between a 3 and a 4 because I was like, oh, maybe a 3.5. Like it's a decent like romance. Like their connection, I think like they're building up of them being invested in each other. Like that tracks, but also like basically the premise of it is he's like this like bad reputation cowboy, like he does bull riding, right? And then yeah. And then her dad is his agent, but she's like trying to learn the business, and so he had like a really bad like PR thing, and so the dad was like, you're gonna go live at this ranch with this man, and like basically
I'm literally reading this book for sure.
And she's like, and he's like, you're gonna basically go be his babysitter. And then like of course
she saved a horse and she rode
the cowboy many times. You have to read it because like honestly Mary and I did like a book club on it. Like we just were like, we both have to read it, we both have to talk about it. It is insane. It is like, it's not as bad as Silver Flame. Like Silver Flame was just like they are boning left and right. Like it is crazy. And I honestly
like ACOTAR you're talking about, you mean?
Yeah. Like Court of Silver Flames.
Yeah.
But it is just so silly. Like him saying princess, I cannot get over
that's
it.
not good.
Princess.
That's not good.
Princess,
please. Pretty please.
Do you like that princess? Like you're like, oh my lord.
That would ruin it for me.
No, like
I feel like
I'm
I can't
sitting
even
there,
take
like,
this
reading it, and I'm like, oh god, because like she's basically like rich and whatever, and he's like this rough and tough cowboy. Like, yeah, it's tough, but it also
I'm putting it on. What's it called? I'm putting it on my
Flawless. It's called Flawless by like
oh dear goodness.
Elise Silver.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I'm familiar with her work.
Okay. And then his name's Rhett and her name is Summer. And
heck yeah.
Wait, there was one funny thing. I can't remember.
And there's more in the series?
Yeah, because he has 2 hot brothers. So great.
Stop. Bring back having hot brothers. Nobody has hot brothers these days or hot friends. Like,
no, everybody that is dating someone is like, you'll find someone, you just need to get set up, and then you're like, oh, you want to set me up? And they're like, I don't know anyone.
No, it's so true. Like,
yeah. Oh, this was the other thing that I was like, that's kind of hot. It was her childhood crush because he's like maybe like 8 years older than her. So he's like been a good rodeo guy for like a long time, and she's always thought he was cute. Like it was basically like the equivalent of like our Harry Styles. Okay. For her. So
love that.
Oh, this is just like Elsie knows what's up. I feel like she has some other series. Like I'm hearing, she's got Wild Love, Wild Eyes, Wild Side.
Never heard of this.
Crazy.
Who's that? Is that 3 books in a series?
Yeah, no, it's just her. She's
got
the front runner, Gold Rush Ranch #3.
Okay, so yeah, she just has like a ton of like cowboy
ranch
smut.
She's got her niche, and it's cowboy smut.
She loves a ranch.
She found it. Mary and I were texting about it, and we were like, we've definitely like read better, like, but it's I'm not like the thing is like I'm still trying to trudge through The Hobbit. I'm probably gonna DNF it. It's so tough for me. Yeah, but I needed something to pick me back up because I was like literally like I would read half a page and fall asleep. So I finished audiobooking Let Them, and then I finished that book everything was yesterday. Okay. I finished both of them, and so
wow. Okay. Love love that little tangent.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
How did I get onto that?
You were talking about your week. Or no, Josie was talking about books.
Oh yeah.
Harry Potter.
And then that was my favorite thing I think No, do not apologize. Please. Yeah, that was pretty much my week. I don't have anything else.
I have a couple of things.
Yeah, how was your week?
So yeah, I finished that book. I had car issues. Mm-hmm. So I was going to tell you guys about it.
Yeah, what's the update?
So like basically about like 2 weeks ago, I was hearing this like humming sound in my car, and I was like, ooh, that's not great in the cold and like the city. I just like whatever. So I had one of my friends that helps me with like car stuff. I picked him up from work, and I was like, can you just like drive around with me for a little bit and hear out like if something's going wrong? He just was like, it's probably just the cold, like whatever. Mm-hmm. Then last Thursday, I'm driving back from Bible study, and it's on the highway from like the suburbs because like we were at that girl's house this week, and I get off the highway and I'm like exiting, and my car's like super loud, like very loud humming, and I'm like, I'm traumatized from Butte. I'm traumatized from just like you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, is that the radiator fan? Like I'm like whatever. So I give a quick Google, and it's like, yeah, if there's like a humming sound, it could be your transmission, and I'm like, oh Lord. And so then the next day, I call my place that I normally go to, and I was like, do you have any openings? And they're like, no. And so luckily we have a second car at work. So I used that car, but it was like, it's an electric car, and there's like negative ports for like charging than like home or whatever. So I was fine. I got around. It was like my little like commuter car, like, and it did great. Yep. Like it was very appreciative. And so then but I'm still like, okay, I can't wait to just like have gas in my car. Like this is America, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And so then this morning I had like the earliest I could get in was this morning. And so I went to my place and I brought my car in, and they were like, okay, you want to just like drop it off, whatever. And I was like, well, could someone just like come in, sit in my car? Cause like, of course, on the way from work to this place, that's like a 5-minute drive. My car is silent. Like it's completely fine. And so I'm like, okay, weird. So then I just was like, hey, can a technician just come in? Like I'll drive, and they listen and see if it like pops up or if there's anything that like might whatever. Yeah. And they're like, yeah. So the guy pops in the car with me. He's this like old guy. And I'm like, oh, he probably was like this stupid girl. So we're literally getting in the car, and I'm like kind of yapping, telling him like what the deal is. And he's giving me like other alternatives of what like sounds it might, like, he's like, is it gravelly? Is it growly? Is it like whatever? And I was like, no, it just kind of sounds like a hum, like a whirring, whatever. literally we drive for like 5 minutes, not a sound. And I was like, all right. I was like, you probably think I'm crazy, but I like looked up, it could be transmission. I just want to be sure. And he was like, yeah, I literally don't hear anything. And I was like, okay. Didn't have to say literally. Like that felt like loaded. And then he was like, and I was like, so what should I do? And he was like, well, we certainly could bring it in and do like a diagnostic, like just see if everything's okay. And I was like, how much is that? And he's like, it's 150 plus tax. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, like, I'm not making any, like you just said yourself, you don't hear anything. So if it starts making a noise again, I will bring it in and drop it off for diagnostics. But like at this time, like I don't need to bring it in, whatever. So that's basically what happened. But the guy was definitely like rolling his eyes at me, just being like, it's
which
silent.
I'm like, listen, like this isn't my forte. Okay. Like this is your job, and why you have a job is to fix cars. So
yeah,
I just need your expert opinion.
No, and he was like, he was nice. I was probably projecting more so than anything. And I was like, sorry, I probably sound delusional. Like I swear to God, there was us humming. And he was like, and then he just gave me examples of like what other people has sounded like. Like he was like, if it's super, he's like, honestly, just come in when it's like, he was really like, it was nice that he wasn't like trying to upsell me.
Yeah, no,
like,
that's true.
That he was like playing it down, but I also probably, I'm sure I was like filling the silence a little bit, just being like, yeah, you probably think I'm crazy. Like I was trying to be like, hey buddy, like, yeah. So, and he just was like, you know what, it happens. And I was like, does the cold have anything to do with car stuff? And he's like, no. And I was like, that's everyone else in my life has said. No, I was like, I don't know. Maybe transmission, maybe, I don't know. But, so yeah, not like really a big old story, but it just was like funny girl things of like, I don't know what to do.
Car problems, car tings.
Yeah.
Okay, so did it make the noise again now today? Like I feel like
when I literally was pulling into my apartment, it started like just a little bit, but I really honestly think it's just like the cold of my car is parked outside at all times.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm sure my
just trying to like get going.
Just warming up. Yeah.
Yeah. I know nothing. Yeah. I have no advice for you, but that is... Well, I'm like glad it wasn't something so far that cost you a bunch of money.
But I'm like, hopefully it isn't something more serious that I'm overlooking. Right. But you know what? I'm trusting my guy.
No, it's true. I will say I don't ever feel like more dumb than when I'm at the car place.
Oh,
I don't know. I could be doing an oil change. I feel incompetent. I like still need my dad to come with me. I don't know what it is.
Oh, every time I do an oil change and they're like, you're actually probably due for a filter. I'm like, let me call my people. And then it's dad. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like I always feel like they're trying to like take me for a ride. And I'm like, I
feel like they are. The last like couple times I've been to the place is like usually we go when we're getting our snow tires on and off. And like both times I've been there recently, the guys are like, oh, your windshield wipers are like warped. And I'm like, I swear my husband just put new ones on like not that long ago. Right. And they'll be like, oh, well, they're really warped. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm fine.
You're
and then
warped.
I'll like call, and then I'll call Tyler after. He's like, yeah, I just put them on like 2 weeks ago. Like they're not warped. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like these men at these car places are trying to just
they're trying to get us,
upsell me.
That's why it's a man's job. Like I have no business being there.
No,
like I should have sent like someone from work and just be like, go do whatever needs to get done.
Oh my gosh, that just reminded me of what else I did this week, and it was watch the first 4 episodes of Bridgerton.
Oh yes, wait, don't spoil. I haven't finished it.
I won't say anything, but I did do that. And
do you agree with my assessment that it's better than season 3?
Oh, 10 billion gajillion times. I'm obsessed. I've watched it through twice because my roommate Emily wanted to watch it. So I was like, I'll watch it again.
Okay.
So
Josie sent me a screenshot of a line that literally...
Yeah, it was pretty insane. I'll send it to you after.
Okay.
It has to be offline.
I think I was like starting to fall asleep during it because it was like late. Or not that late, but also just me.
Yeah.
During the first episode. So I need to like finish that. And then I just have 3 episodes to go. So
yeah, it's so good. And then the next 4 come out on February 26th. But that reminded me of it. And also the book that you're reading reminded me of it. But
yes. Yep. And then the last thing is that I got a haircut and I'm not really loving it, but it is what it is.
I don't know
it
why.
Looks great.
It looks so cute.
It's the layers. The layers are really, I think I did too much with the layers.
It'll just give it like a week and you'll
I know.
like it again. It looks great. You look
Thanks.
so amazing.
I actually didn't realize how much I loved my long hair. And
oh my gosh, stop.
And I only got it's now that I'm in this in between, it's just
I know,
giving,
I'm there, right there with you, sister.
I think it looks so cute. I don't think it looked any different than short hairstyles you've had in the past. I'm like,
see, you're saying short, but this is
no, but it's not short, but
yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Good.
I don't
I
know.
like it.
Okay,
I like that
there's
you liked
something
your long
weird
hair.
about it too.
I just got to figure out how to curl it better because I'm not loving.
It looks great.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize how much I took off. I think yeah.
I made that mistake in November. And then I found out that, I'm going to try and get a haircut every 3 months, a trim so that it stays healthy. And then apparently that's how you get it to grow longer, faster. Cause I went in, I literally only get my haircut twice a year. I grow it out and then chop it.
Same.
And I'm I need to just not do that. I need to continually get it cut so that it can grow long and be healthy long. Cause it gets so long that they have to cut off half my hair to get it to be healthy again. So, but I'm feeling not I want to go in for a haircut. Cause I did a bad thing back in November by cutting it all off. I don't want to go back, but this is what they say to do. So I'm trying to follow the rules. I'll let you know if it works.
Yeah.
Yours looks great.
Thank you.
I also understand that once you've decided that you're I don't like it, there's nobody else can say anything to change your mind otherwise.
We're just going to have to keep playing with it. I just got to figure out how to style it the way I want, but is what it is.
Yep.
Aaron, how was your week? Enough about me.
You guys have been leading the busyness. I just been chilling.
You went to the cabin.
Yeah, I went to the cabin. That's my
what'd
highlight.
you guys do?
That's so fun.
Yeah, it was good. We just played lots of games. We played darts on Friday night. I don't think I've ever truly played darts, and that was kind of fun. I'm not good at it. I broke 1,000 tips of I was this is
Were you in their garage?
insane. Yeah, in the garage.
That's fun.
Yeah. It was fun. Then we watched the opening ceremonies for the Olympics.
Fun.
So yeah, that was just chill. And then Saturday we went and just walked around their property and just kind of went hiking. So that was really good to just get out and be I was just telling Josie, I was I just need to touch grass lately.
I know,
I just need to be outside a little bit. And so that was good. Yep. And it was so cute. The dogs just loved it. And they were just zipping all over and living their best lives. And it was Karen and Rich and Ty and I, and then their dog Brooke. And then
I was gonna say, is Brookie loving the snow too?
Yeah. It was just a whole little crew of dogs. So
That's
that was
so
fun. Yeah,
that is the best thing about having labs and retrievers and stuff.
It was so
they
cute.
love the snow.
Yeah, they're just Camper and Kai were just tugging at. They just find a hidden piece of wood and they'd be ripping it out of the They were just thriving. Couldn't be me, but just in a dog's world, that's what they want. That's all they need.
I love
so
that.
they were so happy. And then we went to a brewery and we just ate lunch and just had drinks and just hung out. So it was very chill, but kind of fun to get out of the cabin for the day. And then we went back and we just played more games and then we watched a movie to end the night and just
oh my gosh, that just sounds so peaceful. I love
it. I forget our summers up there are so busy and we're just we got the farmer's market and you got to go to all the breweries and then you got to be in the lake. And so I feel I forget that winter weekends there are just really chill. So that was really fun. And then, Sunday we just I went walking on the lake with Karen. That was fun. We just took the dogs again and went walking. So that was really fun. And then we had a lunch with them and just I took a nap. It was really relaxing. It was so nice.
That's so
it's
nice.
Kind of sad coming home after a weekend that. It just
sense.
was I was checking my email last night and I was oh my gosh, why did I even do that to myself? It's you just had such a good unplugged weekend. But then we went to the Super Bowl at my cousin's house. That was also really fun, or at my aunt and uncle's house. So that was really fun. And then, that's it for me. Kind of. That was definitely the highlight of my week was just getting to
and we'll get into the Super Bowl stuff, our takes
we'll
and stuff after.
We'll talk about it later.
Because I have some opinions, of course.
No
all
way.
of us do. All of us do. But today we are going to be doing a little "I am the a-hole." So if you're not familiar, Reddit has this really popular subreddit where it's just basically people submit anonymous stories and they try to gauge from the public of am I the jerk in this situation? Am I in the wrong? And so a lot of people have this kind of within their podcast, or it's just a trending thing. And so we were you know what? let's just like review some and see if we have like a 3-piece perspective. I'm going to be curious to see like what comes up, but I have one that I want to start with.
Okay,
ready?
Yeah.
Am I the a-hole for canceling a trip because my friends changed the plan to something I couldn't afford? I think I ruined a group trip that was planned for months, and even though I feel terrible about it, there's nothing I could do. And I and 2 friends went on a group trip January 2025, and it was so much fun that September we started talking about our trip for 2026. So we did, but then we realized that the plans we had for the trip would require a group of 4. And since we were 3, one of us decided to bring another friend of ours that we all accepted. This was towards the end of November, and preparations were going well until one day in December, the new girl suggested that we change our original destination to someplace else because our original one wouldn't be ideal for a trip of 4. The girl that brought her friend in, supported her, and the other opposed with me. So we were 2 against 2 until I became 1 against 3. A few days after leaving me as the only one opposing the destination change. I made my case to them that I couldn't afford to spend nearly double of what my initial budget was, and the new plan was going to extend into a new week, whereas the former was only a weekend. I suggested to opt out, but was told that it would ruin the plan for 4. Yes, if I wouldn't object to the destination change because the new destination was honestly better, but I made it clear I just couldn't. I even spoke to each of my 2 friends privately, but plans weren't going to change anymore. This went on for weeks until they really made it clear that I was the minority vote. So I told them I had to cancel the plans because I just couldn't afford the trip, and I wasn't willing to go above my means to do it. Then they decided to cancel the trip altogether because they said there's no need to accept a place like that when the trip was already ruined because of the plans were made for a trip of 4. So technically, I guess I ruined the trip.
Okay, I have so many thoughts.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, like, you need to find better friends.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, what is this? Like, I don't understand why, like, we couldn't compromise on going back to the OG plan. I'm like, okay, so it was either, like, the most expensive or no trip. I'm like, that sounds stupid.
Well, imagine, like, we're on a trip, or, like, think of camping. Like, imagine last year, Ian, newcomer, goes, guys, let's change it, double the price, and double the time. Like, no, have fun at home. Like, you're not coming.
Right.
Yeah. So that is interesting that it's like the new person into the group is suggesting it.
And I'm also like, why? What do you mean it's not a good place for a group of 3? Or 4. Like you need 4.
Yeah, that was my thing. Like,
I'm like, are you going to an amusement park where you don't want to have like a person sit on their own in a ride?
No, you
like,
would have an equal amount then at an amusement park.
No, if you had 3 versus 4.
Oh,
because originally they chose. That's why they added a friend on. Because like they were like, it's not good.
You
for
can
3.
go to any destination with a group of 4. So.
And 3.
And you could have done 3. I mean, like, I get it because it's like when Airbnbs happen and stuff, and like it can drastically change like the price of like whatever. Sure. I get that, like, but also too, I just feel like if those are your friends, like Josie was saying, like, why would you make it like this was then you 3 go and don't make it this girl's problem, like. I think she was right on like just putting that would be really hard to do. Like I would feel really like
well,
forced
also like
to
if
go.
you truly have a budget, like I don't know, your friends shouldn't want you to go bankrupt to like go on this trip if that's like truly the case that you like really can't afford it.
Yeah. The only thing that like I would like argue like not even like argue, but I'm like, I don't know, the like I just will never be the person that's like, I can't go because I can't afford it. Like, I just like will spend the money, which is like maybe
I feel like I've been in situations
problem,
where I'm like, I'm budgeting. I don't know if this is like in my wheelhouse. Yeah. And then I just like take myself out of the equation.
It's just like so lame. But
I'm
like
curious
also,
on like what the destinations were. Like, was it like, okay, let's go on a camping trip to Michigan, and then like, no, let's actually do Turks and Caicos for a week. Like,
right.
I'm just confused how like, I guess.
How did it escalate to like this new?
Yeah. But ultimately, I don't think she's probably in the wrong.
And why couldn't they find a destination that was like an in-between then? Like, okay, a little more expensive or something, but not like.
Yeah, like first of all, find better friends. Second of all, the next year, then you guys go on this new idea for a trip. Like
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, see that like you newcomer, like shut up, mind your P's and Q's, come in and just like be grateful that you were invited.
Yeah.
And then
then
if
next
the point
year
of
be
it
like,
is to The point of it is to be like with your people and spend time. It shouldn't really matter where you are and like what the cost. Like, it's
100%.
yeah,
just,
like you guys
just
are
go
coming to
somewhere
Milwaukee.
so that you can
It's
go.
not like it's gonna be like Napa Valley in here.
No. Like,
Yeah.
We make it Napa.
Yeah, you guys don't know I have construction crew coming as soon as
Yes.
this is done. They put it
be at a vineyard by
Exactly.
this weekend.
Yeah, I don't think she's in the wrong. Like, I guess, yeah, like literal only thing is I'm like, ugh, like it's always kind of annoying when somebody's like, I can't afford it. But I'm like, well, they switched it up on you. So like, I guess you had no choice.
Yeah, and like the thing is she communicated it clearly and multiple times. Like if it was a real friend,
True.
they would have
Agreed. I don't know why they're in
adjusted.
this predicament
Yeah, it just
in the
doesn't-
first place.
Like have better friends.
Yeah, that's my advice. You're
Okay.
fine, but like get better friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I go next?
Sure.
Okay. Am I the a-hole for telling my sister you are selfish and canceling her engagement dinner at my place? I have a younger sibling and it seems like I'm always helping her. In college, I would help her with essays. I would listen to her problems. If she got stuck somewhere, I would go and pick her up. She's 24 now and it got pretty clear that she doesn't reciprocate hanging out or does any favors for family. My brother and I have both noticed it. I had a conversation with her about it and she said she would do better. Recently, she asked if I could use my house for her engagement dinner, and I agreed. It was a big favor, in my opinion, and I have been helping plan it. My sister lives very close to my kids' daycare. I left work on the way home, and there was a huge crash on the highway. I wasn't moving at all. It took me 4 hours to get home. My husband was also stuck in it. The daycare called asking where I was, and I told them I'm trying to get there. They bill an extra $100 every 30 minutes you're late. I called my sister and asked her to pick up the kids and just hold on to them for a few hours until I can grab them. She told me no and that she wanted to relax tonight. I told her I really needed her to do this favor because I was stuck and it didn't seem like I would be moving anytime soon. I told her I will Venmo her the money for the daycare, but to please pick them up. She told me no again and hung up. I ended up calling my mother-in-law, who's an hour away, and she was able to pick the kids up and stay at our place until we got back around 9. I was in traffic for 4 hours. To be honest, I've been pissed since that happened last Thursday. I've helped her over and over again, and she could not do me a simple favor when she's literally 10 minutes away from the daycare because she wanted to relax. I talked it over, and my husband and I both agreed we're done helping her. I sent her a text that said family's supposed to help each other, and it has become clear she only ever wants help and is not willing to help. I told her I will not be hosting her engagement party and will not do her any favors anymore. She called me, got into a huge argument where I called her selfish, and she called me petty. I want an outsider's opinion because I'm mad about this whole thing.
I mean, your sister sounds awful.
100%.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, family's supposed to help family, you know?
Yeah, for sure. This is why I don't understand with these people. I'm like, you guys, like, we just got to find a compromise and we got to reciprocate. And it's not that hard.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing to like, because she wanted to relax is insane. Like, just, like if she had a legitimate, like, oh my gosh, like I cannot
Like,
get
this
there.
came up.
Like this
Yeah.
came up. But I'm like, almost like, I feel like I would be like, yeah, like, maybe let me see if I can like adjust my plans to like help out
Would you
with, like, my
have
sister.
canceled the engagement party at your house in retribution?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because like
No.
everything she said is valid. Like everything she said was like
Yeah.
not okay. And like, do you like the thing is like ultimately you shouldn't be doing things in order to gain something back. Like in an ideal world,
1,000%.
But I think like as far as canceling the engagement party, she sounds like the baby of the family. She sounds like she doesn't really take accountability or responsibility. Probably strapped for cash if her engagement dinner is at your house.
Sure.
But as far as like canceling, I do kind of like having repercussions for your actions. Like I do like that.
Yeah.
But would you guys
I feel
have
like I would have
canceled?
maybe kept my commitments that I had already made, but then like maybe moving forward, I would have been like, I'm not doing you any favors, or like maybe there's a boundary there of like, I'm not going to like go super out of my way. I don't know. That also feels like kind of like contradictory to like, yeah, well, yeah. So I guess I'm not saying like never, but I feel like there's a boundary you can set there of like, maybe you're a part of her wedding stuff or like other things, but like maybe you're not going to like host. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's family. Like she should probably, I don't know. Like, I feel like she should still show up for her sister still. But like, I also feel like there's a boundary that you could set of like, I don't know if it has to be like all or nothing where like, I'm never doing anything for you again. Like, I feel like I think I would hold my commitments. Like if you've already sent invites and like everybody's coming and you're hosting it, like, it's like, I don't know. I'd have been like, well, I'll host that and like do that. But then maybe like in the future, I would be more thoughtful about what I would like to like offer of my time or like offer of my assistant. I don't know. Like
I feel like I don't have a sister, so it's so, I mean, none of us do. So I don't know what it's like having a sister, but I feel like if it were my brother or something, I feel like I'd be like, I'm hosting this. Know that this is the last thing that I will help you with. And like, until you can show that it's reciprocated. But like, yeah, no, I'm not going out of my way to help you. Like this, I probably would have like a defining conversation of like,
yeah, like
that's like, do maybe rely on other people in the family for like at least the next year, because like that,
right.
If it was like 4 hours, 4 hours divided by or times 2, because 30 minutes, that's $800 extra that she might have had to have paid if she had to get there at 9:00 for her kids.
I know. Well, and it's like her kids need to be picked up from daycare. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like
you're
it's
an
like almost
aunt.
like
I would die to be that. Oh my God.
No, I know. So I like the whole situation is insane. I probably agree. Keep engagement dinner and keep hosting because you said you would. But I do think I agree about the conversation to be had about like, hey, like, I really didn't appreciate this tonight. Like, I know that you wanted to relax. Like, this was so out of my control. And like, these are my kids. And like,
my money,
is your family.
like money on the line.
Yeah. And like, that just like would have meant a lot to me. And like, I don't appreciate like you not helping out. And, I think I would just leave it at that. And then I think there's ways like moving forward where she would just like have boundaries, but like probably would set some like moving forward of like when she gets asked for favors, like be like, hey, like, no,
because you don't want to be the person that does tit for tat, because like
you don't. I know.
Then it's
you
want to
be the bigger person. I
nobody
know.
wins,
feels
but it's
good
also,
later.
I guess like a biblical response is like turn your cheek or whatever and like take it, which is 100%
just like, is
because it's like
hard
personal vengeance is what she did by canceling the party.
Yeah,
I know.
And
And
it's
like, I will
it's-
not do you any favors. Like, and then her sister got mad. Like, that's not how we like conflict resolution.
No.
But her sister does sound like an insufferable person to conflict resolution with. So that sucks.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
I am curious if like, I mean, the thing is with these, it's like, it's only a snippet into their lives. So you're just so curious.
It'd be
like,
so interesting to know.
I would love
The
to
other
know
side.
like what's
Or
your,
how often does
what's
she
your
do this?
relationship, and like, and could your brother and you, if you guys have both noticed it, is if it was like a serious thing, and maybe this will prompt a real conversation where all three of them are like, yeah, you don't pull your weight. Like, is this a pattern that she is aware of? Because if not, then having some grace there. But even so, like, you probably should just stick to your commitments, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, where's the parents in this? Like, where's her mother-in-law came in? So I'm curious, like, where are her parents at? Are they around anymore? What do they think about the daughter? Do they enable, like, a lot of times parents enable shitty behavior. Yeah.
It's true.
Such good follow-up questions.
We need to know more.
Thanks.
All right, Erin.
Okay, mine is, am I the a-hole for refusing to leave a wedding because I wore a dress that looks white under a black light? And it says, a few months ago, I attended a close friend's wedding with my husband. I wore a yellow dress. Think like Belle in the Beauty of the Beast yellow. Bumblebee yellow. Oh my gosh. Yellow, I didn't question if it was appropriate or not to wear to a wedding. Neither did my friends or family. I arrive at the wedding. We have the ceremony, the cocktail hour, the dinner and reception. I get many compliments on the dress, and even the bride commented on how much she loved my dress. Towards the end of the reception, the venue dimmed and the lights turned on black lights. These black lights made my dress appear more white than yellow. I remember a member of the wedding party approached me while the black lights were on and stated that I needed to leave because my dress was white and inappropriate. I stated that the dress was yellow, but the black lights were making it appear white. The member of the wedding party stated that if I didn't leave, she would make me. I stated, I'm here to celebrate my friend, repeated that the dress was yellow, and I said I will not be leaving early. The conversation, while heated, did not have raised voices or foul language, but it was intense. The wedding party member walked off, and I watched as they immediately went to talk to the groom. pointing in my direction. The groom shrugged and continued to dance.
Okay.
The next morning, I was approached by a different friend at breakfast, not in the wedding party, who stated that they heard what happened and that I should have left when asked because it made people uncomfortable, that I made it about me wanting to party instead of respecting the wedding etiquette. I've felt truly embarrassed about this since. So am I actually the a-hole for not leaving the wedding when I was asked to?
No.
This is kind of wild.
Well,
I feel like what does the bride think? If this was a bridesmaid like the thing is, I guarantee you this bridesmaid is like hooking up with the groom if she went to the groom first. That's crazy. That's shady. I don't like that immediately. I'm like, why didn't you go to the bride?
No, I'm confused where the bride stands in this. Like, did the bride ask the bridesmaid to go?
That's what I'm saying. But the reason that the bridesmaid went to the groom to talk about it instead of the bride, I'm like, and the groom was like, you know what I mean? Like,
right. As literally
my hot take on this too is that I really think the not wearing white on a wedding like is such like a big thing, and it doesn't need to be. Like, I agree with not like, don't wear white when the bride is
don't wear a floor length white gown. Yeah,
I don't right, but I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like people take it like, I feel like there was someone at my wedding who was in like a white and floral dress or something, and I feel like I've like veered away from that out of like not like, I'll be like, oh, this dress is so cute, but it has like some white, and I like won't wear it. And I'm like, I don't know. I would never ask someone to leave my wedding at the expense of like they're not there to like celebrate with me, just because of like what they wore. And it's like, if it was truly yellow and like no one said anything all night, I'm like, this seems like really crazy to be like the black light
also
was
crazy that it's like a black light. I was like, what? Like, I was thinking that, but like, if it's like strobes and stuff and it just happens, like that person made it seem like it was a personal issue, but then like,
I think asking someone to leave is like really crazy.
I think it's really rude. Like they've like paid money to like, and like get you a gift and their time to like come, and like she did not wear white. Like, it'd be one thing if she was wearing white. I literally still think it's rude, but
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
agree.
No, that's crazy. And I would love to know like who's like top of
like
chain
where
of
did
command
it stem from that someone was like, she should leave?
Like,
again,
if it's
like
a bridesmaid, my knee-jerk reaction is they're on the mission of the bride. Like, they are the messengers of the bride.
That's what I thought.
But what would you guys have done? Would you have left if you were asked to leave? I think I would have too.
I would have left
by the bride. If the bride asked me,
I would have asked the bridesmaid.
The bride would come up. I don't know. No. Like, I think I probably would have left because I would have just been like, what in the heck?
Again, like, these people need better friends. Like, I would have been like, okay, bye.
I would have probably just gone and not danced and sat where there's better lighting so that people knew it was yellow. Like, because I'm not going to make my husband leave either. Like, this is our really close friend. Yeah, I would like put a jacket on, or like.
I know, but if they have asked you to go.
And you're like in front of people, I would have been embarrassed.
Current situation or the bride. If
it's bride. But if it's like bride to bridesmaid, I would ask and be like, did the bride say that and if they said yes, this is like coming from the bride, I literally would leave. And I don't know if I would continue that friendship.
Yeah, but I feel like
I would go. Like, yeah, because that is like, and then I would feel uncomfortable about it.
I wouldn't be having fun like at that.
Exactly. Then you're insecure. So I would have gone, but no, you're not. Like, that's a crazy thing to be asked and rude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I've literally been at weddings where guests have like the base of the dress is white and they have like a subtle design to it that is like a little colorful. And I even have looked at that and I'm like, rule number 1, don't wear white.
I know.
But also, like, if the bride doesn't care,
it's also so clear who the bride is on the wedding day. You know what I mean?
You should be able to know.
No one's looking at this like other girl. And it's just
not the point of your wedding day. Again, like, I come from probably like a different perspective than like
on your wedding day. You see a white napkin and you're gonna be like, burn it.
No, literally, I'm just gonna be so freaking happy. I'm getting married. Everybody can wear white. Seriously.
There's
everybody
do that.
There are weddings that like our friends did that in Italy. Like,
if that's what it takes. People can show up in whatever the frick they want. If I'm getting married, I don't care.
So I can show up in a furry costume.
Literally. Again, if that's what it takes, it's none of my business.
Yeah, I think in theory, I would want to know who it's coming from. I do find it shady that she immediately went to the groom. Like, I do think that that's weird. But
yeah, so weird. And the groom being like, okay. Went back to dancing. I'm like, king.
Yeah. So funny. That's a good one. Good job, Erin.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Interesting. Okay. This one is kind of crazy. Am I the a-hole for not wanting my dad to walk me down the aisle because he's in a wheelchair?
Yes, you are. Yes. You don't even need to read
That feels like
it.
we don't even need to read it.
You are.
No.
You are. Like, seriously, that's
Does he
insane.
have
Like,
the
you were-
capability of getting out of the wheelchair? Because if,
Well,
if
now I
it
feel
comes
like
down
I
to
need to-
laziness,
Let me read it a little. No. It says he was injured in a hit and run and he is paralyzed.
you're a brat. Like, shut up and
Let me
let
read the
him roll.
reasoning. I want to read the reasoning. Okay. In November, I'm getting married. I've been with my fiance for 4 years, and he and my dad get on really well. Naturally, this discussion of who was going to give me away came up in our family group chat, and I kept silent after I realized my dad would be in a wheelchair. We always talked about him giving me away and having danced at my wedding, but I don't want to be reminded of what could have been at my wedding. Oh, that's insane. At least your dad's alive and he can walk you down the aisle. Some people don't have a parent to walk them down the aisle. That's insane.
No, I was literally going to say, I'm like, thank goodness your dad is here. Like, we can make things work. It's special. Like, what could have been.
He can wheel
he's
down next to you.
there.
He's there. Like, yeah, there are people that literally do not have their fathers. Like,
I messaged my mom and told her I want my uncle to walk me down the aisle as we're incredibly close. That would be so hurtful to your dad.
you are horrible.
Does the dad? Well, I'm curious. Like, does the dad really want to do it? Because they've talked about it. So, like, obviously he does.
Obviously he does, and they're close, and he gets along with her fiance. Like, sounds like you have a really close family. You should be grateful, and you are literally the worst person I've ever met. I don't even know
Like,
you, but
have
like,
your uncle
I don't
push
like
him.
him.
Oh, it gets worse, you guys. It
No.
says she naturally asked why, and I told her that my dad being in a wheelchair would add complications. The walkway would have to be widened to accommodate the wheelchair. He wouldn't be able to hold my arm or give me a proper hug. That's insane.
Because he's literally a
I'm
quad.
sorry. She was outraged, called me an ableist POS. I'm like,
Yeah.
honestly, yeah.
No, you are.
She's like, I have to go to bed with him every night. Like, you can walk down the aisle with him.
Oh my gosh. And I'm like, again, people like with their weddings, like really need to get a grip. Like, they need to get a grip. Like, it's seriously, my hot take is that weddings actually aren't about you. And it's seriously,
You're singing
like,
a different tune when you get married.
okay, well, of course there's some, of course. But like, you want to have your guests have fun. And like, there are parts where it's like, there are of course things that like what you want, you should get for your wedding. But I'm like, let's not normalize like being extremely selfish and like.
Also, like, how do you think your dad would feel? Like, obviously so many things have been taken from him because he can no longer walk. So like,
No,
we don't need to take away more.
No, you're a
dreams.
monster. You're for sure a
I'm
monster.
Second, like it's not even a-hole. Like there are other things I'd like to call this person.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Now I'm reading them. They just say, "Am I the a-hole for not wanting to be involved with a child I helped conceive?" I'm like, well,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, these are getting the other ones. I'm like, these.
Okay, this one,
won't-
let's see
we won't read
let's see
that
if we
one.
like this one or not. Am I the a-hole for rejecting my mother-in-law's challenge and giving her instructions to learn how to knit? I'm a knitter and enjoy making
Wait,
all
repeat that. Repeat that.
You'll
What is
see.
it?
I'm the a-hole for rejecting my mother-in-law's challenge and giving her instructions to learn how to knit. You'll see with the story.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm a knitter and I enjoy making all kinds of things, but for the most part, I knit things for me and my husband. I don't have the heart to buy nice yarn, a pattern, and put hours into making something for someone just to watch that to be treated like crap. I have no say what others do with things I give them, so I just don't make them. My mother-in-law said, I have a challenge for you if you're up for it. She pointed to a picture on her phone and said that the challenge was for me to make her a Sophie scarf that would match a dress. I asked her, why is she framing it as a challenge when it's just her asking me to knit something for her? She didn't have an answer and just said, if I'm up for the challenge, I can give it a try. I asked my husband what I should do. He said, just flat out tell her no, but I figured it would be nice to at least meet her halfway. I asked her to send me a picture of the dress and went to the yarn store to get the yarn in a color that I thought would be good and a pair of needles from my own stash, and I got her a Learn to Knit book. The next time I saw her, I gave it all to her and said that here is all the stuff that she would need to make her Sophie scarf, except for the pattern she'd need to buy herself. She looked at me with like a what the heck and said in this pity voice, oh, you couldn't figure it out? I said, nope, I've made myself a few, but I thought it would be better for her to learn how to knit and she would be able to challenge herself. She frowned at it, but didn't say anything else to me and just set the yarn aside. She did, however, go to my husband and tell him that all she had done was give me a challenge and I didn't even and I hadn't even tried. He heard her out and told her that ultimately it was up to me. I have unfortunately seen her posting on Facebook about how she doesn't get my generation and why have to make everything so difficult. I thought this would be an interesting question to pose to you all. So am I the asshole?
Well, I don't know.
So
I kind of
weird.
feel like it's not that big a deal just to like knit the scarf. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like your mother-in-law just like worded it weird.
Yeah, her mother-in-law
I don't
should have
know.
just been like, hey, could I pay you to do this
you-
for me? Like, I
yeah.
really want to do this, and I know you do good things for you and your husband. Like,
Or,
would you
like-
mind making this for me? Like,
or,
posing
like,
it
do
as
it
a
as, like-
challenge was stupid.
That
was
was weird. But then, yeah, I'm like, I don't know why she needed to like turn around and pose it as a challenge back. Like, I'm
And
like,
give her a book, like, here.
It's
like,
your
it's-
mother-in-law.
that's
Just
I used to
knit
have
her
I used to have a
scarf.
coworker where I like literally I was like, hey, how do you do this? And he would go give it a Google. Like such a jerk. Like no
Yeah.
need to be such a jerk. And so
No,
it's
yeah.
it's that. It's like a Uno reverse of like figure it out.
Well, and it's like, do it as like a birthday gift, Mother's Day gift. Like, what an easy.
Well, also
what
too,
an
like
easy
knitting is
thing
a
to
hard
do.
thing. It's not like a easy.
Well,
like,
yeah.
I crochet, and that's easier than knitting. Like
Yeah.
to buy the things and stuff like that, or offer it of like a hey, I can't do it myself, but like maybe I'll come over while I'm knitting something and we can learn together. Like it just sounds like you
would
don't like
be
your mother-in-law.
interested in learn together versus like I think it's all just about how you phrase things on both sides, honestly.
Isn't that bizarre?
That's a
I read
weird
that one and
one.
I was like, they got voted an asshole. So it's correct, but
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. I'm so glad I'm not like friends with these people.
I know, right?
I don't like any of them.
So this week we're obviously going to be recapping the Super Bowl, and we're just going to do like high level stuff. It was the most boring game of the year. I couldn't give literally
I didn't watch.
Yeah. It was
I yapped during it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was so boring. I literally left after halftime.
Yep. And that's your right. It was boring. And
The ads were
yeah.
boring. None of the ads were good.
And they're all about AI and cryptocurrency. And I'm
Yeah.
like, sad.
Yeah.
I do not need to be advertised for AI.
You're like,
Seriously,
I'm actually trying
they
to
got
stop.
me good.
Yeah. You're like, actually, I'm trying to stop.
They seriously need like a trigger warning or like a for addicts, you know?
Yeah.
Like for
Well, it's
AI.
just like last year their thing was Temu. Like they just always have a thing. Like always like a overkill of something.
yeah.
Yeah, like I think the Benson Boone one was fine, but I was out in public, kind of like I was at my friend's apartment. They have like a
Yeah.
party thing and whatever.
Oh
So
yeah, that was funny.
yeah, so that one was like good. I would have to go back and watch it. The State Farm one at the very beginning with like Haley and all them, like that was the only one that I felt like an ad. The rest was just like stupid. It was like not.
Yeah, I was gonna say I felt like the ones at the beginning were more funny or like getting more laughs out of our group, and then towards the end it was just kind of like not even towards the
Literally,
end.
AI wrote it.
right
Like
away.
I told you that they were gonna phone it in by using AI to write it. I was like, it's
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, I didn't love that.
No,
I'm
yeah.
glad the Seahawks won though.
Yeah, Josie, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. I know that honestly, like, again, I'll say what I said. Like, if he would have stayed on the Vikings, like, we probably wouldn't have been in the Super Bowl. I just don't know why he couldn't have done this last year when we were in the playoffs and he was playing so well all season. And then,
Well, I mean, if you
whatever.
looked at the first half, he wasn't even contributing to the points. It wasn't him.
I seriously, like, it should have been the Bills this year.
I know.
Like, the Bills, the Patriots, like, literally looked like they weren't a professional football team. I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, how'd you get here? They kind of like slid in because the Broncos quarterback, after they had beaten the Bills, broke
Got
his
hurt.
ankle.
Right.
And then the Patriots kind of like by default win. I'm like, okay, if they had a regular Broncos team or Josh Allen, like the Patriots wouldn't have been in the Super Bowl. They shouldn't have been there, obviously. And yeah, it was like a low scoring. It was not
literally
right.
only field goals in the first half. Like that's it.
No, I know. It was so funny. Oh, there was a tweet and it was like, yeah, like which field goal has been your favorite? You know, because like they talk about like what touchdown, like it's hilarious.
Oh, I was so bored. I was like, this guy's getting the most
know.
points in the whole game. Like that's crazy.
I know, like
It's
iconic
true.
for him. But I mean, literally love Sam. I'm so happy for him. Like, it was so sweet. I've like watched videos and he just was like, I'm just here because like my parents believed in me and like I wouldn't be here if my parents
Is he
wouldn't have
single?
believed in me. And no, his fiance was there too. Yes. And he probably doesn't have any hot brothers or hot friends either.
You know who was hot was freaking Bad Bunny.
Oh, okay, let's get into it.
True.
I love that man. With like
You are obsessed.
much. I love him so much. Like even if you don't understand Spanish, like you can't lie, like your hips be moving. Like
True.
It was a great
he had the
performance.
moves.
I saw like some analysis after the fact, like from people that like are Puerto Rican, and they were just talking about like the symbolism of a lot of stuff. So honestly, like probably a little bit more political than I caught on because I'm a naive white like English speaking person. But
Sure.
I still like, even so, like I loved. It was a beautiful set design. It was like beautifully done. I was so like the producer in me. It was like the camera movements. I was just so like. I was honestly thinking about you, Josie. I was like, I can't imagine like you guys doing stuff for like Justin Timberlake. And I'm like, I have to like imagine what the freaking lead up was of this.
Yeah.
Like, how did they rehearse?
True.
How did
and all those dancers and
Like the bushes being in the right spot.
Okay, and the bushes were people. I did
I
not realize
know.
that there was like people
was
in there until I
hilarious.
saw some of the videos from like people who were actually at the game.
It was awesome.
I thought it was just like an authentic representation of like where he's from.
Yeah, I loved
like,
it.
And just like unique. Like, no, I don't think anyone's ever had a set like that.
No, yeah. I thought it was cool that there were so many different parts. It was like really colorful, fun,
Yes.
lively, upbeat, positive. Like I
was
love all of
sad
that.
that his one song that I like know was at the end when they were coming off the field. I was like, no.
Which
I was
one?
like, I wish. I don't even know what it's actually called.
DTMF
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh,
his
yeah,
new
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I was gonna say if it played, you would for sure know. But it's like when
Yeah.
they were like coming off the field and they had like the flags and they were all like
Yep.
walking. Like then it started to play, but they like didn't play the full song. And I was like, dang it, I wanted to hear that one.
I was really pumped to see Cardi B, and I was like, oh, I think it's because she's pregnant. That's why she didn't perform. But like, imagine if they had done I Like It. Like that was the one I was
Okay,
like,
we did say we wish like one more, like, cause then like Lady Gaga had her appearance. We were like, honestly, one more celebrity guest would have been like,
I know, for
Perfect,
something
yeah.
like I Like It, like that just, something that, and this is a me problem. Like this is not a critique of the halftime show. I just like don't listen to Bad Bunny. Like I should, but I don't. So I'm not familiar with his work.
when
But
Lady
I
Gaga,
liked it.
when Lady Gaga started dancing with him, I literally was like literally I was sitting with my friends. And I was like, oh, I wish. Like, he was like, oh, like, and I was like, ah!
I know.
And then the other thing I was going to say was Charlie Puth did an okay job. He's not Chris Stapleton.
No, but I saw people saying they loved it, and he actually tried to honor Whitney Houston's version in it, is what he said. So I thought
for the
of you.
national anthem. Oh,
You're never
that
going to
he-
be Whitney. I'm sorry.
Well,
I say
no,
what,
and he I don't think he meant that, but he just was like. But my general consensus was that people really loved his national anthem.
yeah, they did. And I think like the thing is like nobody
I
will
miss
ever top
that.
Chris Stapleton for me ever. Like
for sure.
ever.
And that's your right.
Yeah, because my friend Tessa was giving me so much crap. She was like, is that Loser? And I was like, it's just not Chris Stapleton. And like that man had a guitar and nothing else. I will say like, I love when a choir sings. Like it did sound very beautiful.
Yeah.
And like Charlie Puth is a very good musician. But like, that's
We
the one that-
declared, Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist.
yeah.
Quote
exactly.
Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I like totally. I'm like looking up. I'm like, I missed that.
We did miss it. I had to go back later and
Yeah,
watch.
okay.
I also heard that the Star Spangled Banner was really good too by
Yeah.
Brandi Carlile.
Yeah, it was very good.
I
I always get roided out when they show like our military overseas.
I know.
get
Yeah.
full body chills. I'm
I
like,
know.
ugh,
It's, yeah.
so good.
Thank
So
you to
yeah,
those
I'm trying to
in
think. There's like
service.
nothing. I literally left at halftime, and then I think I fell asleep before the game finished. So
I like watching the end of it and watching them celebrate. Like I think
Yeah.
that's so cute. Like run on the field and stuff like that, and
do their little
get on
interviews.
socials later. And I'm excited for the day that I can be involved in some way. Whether it's
I love
Josh
it.
Allen or the Vikings one day. I texted my dad and I was like, I can't believe this. And he said, it's Minnesota sports. Get used to it. And I was like, okay.
He says, I have no empathy.
No, he's been doing this for like 7 decades.
so fair.
yeah,
I'm new to
Unfortunate.
the heartbreak. Yeah,
Any
but it
users.
was like a fine Super Bowl. I am excited for when like we get back to like rough and tumble, like overtime, like
yeah.
professionals. I'm just kidding.
Literally. That's where I would have wished like maybe even the Bears got in, because then they're a comeback team. Like that would have been fun at the end to be there for that. But yeah, it was giving nothing. It was like, act like you're at the Super Bowl, please, Patriots. Like I was like, what are we doing? But also I heard that Seahawks defense this year has been really good. So so that just shows you defense wins championships. Done. It does. Period. End of sentence.
It does.
Yeah.
Facts. But
anywho, what were you saying?
Spoken like a true sports queen.
Literally.
Sports podcast. This is a sports podcast now.
Anyway, that's kind of our thing. Let's get into our praises.
Mine, I was just gonna say, like, just for like cabin time. I haven't been there since Labor Day, so I was thankful to just be back at the cabin.
I love it. Oh, you know what? This is kind of a recap from this last week, but because you guys are coming to visit me, I got the chance on Sunday to like deep clean my apartment and like just top to bottom, everything you could possibly think of. And I am just like super grateful waking up to like a clean, like I'm grateful I had the time to do that this weekend.
There's nothing
and like,
better.
Oh my gosh, like the amount of like Dyson vacuum, like I think I had like 15 cartridges of Hank's hair. So like,
oh my gosh.
Not maybe, but like, I don't know. But basically just was so satisfying. And like, it's nice to be like relatively clean. Now it's just like staying organized, but
there's literally nothing better.
Oh my gosh. It felt so good waking up this morning and having like clean bathroom, clean everything. So yeah, that's my praise.
Love that for you.
Love it. My praise would probably be for the wedding this weekend. Like it was just so beautiful. Like I said, the ceremony just was like, it was so sweet and like honoring to just God. And you could tell it's just really sweet to see two people that like obviously really love each other and like really love God, and like to be so like just like grateful and like overwhelmed with like joy. Like it was just like so much like goodness. And I feel like things just feel so heavy a lot of the time. So it was like so sweet, like literally like what a wedding is supposed to be, like a glimpse of heaven, you know, like, it was really sweet. So it was just like a sweet, joyful moment this weekend. So
I love it. Well, thanks for sharing. And I guess like I want people to send us their praises. So if there's ever a time where you feel like you want to share a praise, let us know what you're praising for, because it's just so important to be like expressing gratitude.
Seriously.
Yeah, I love that.
So that's all our time we have today. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at 3ps.podcast. Listen to us on your podcasting platforms. Full YouTube or full video versions are on YouTube and Spotify. And yeah, we're not giving you free feet content anymore, so sucks. And if you want that, go to like OnlyFans or something, you freaks. Anyway,
go to our old videos.
Yeah, go to our old videos. Anyway, but yeah, that's all. And we hope you have a great week. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.